Hello, this is Chan Abraham from Daybreak Ministries, and as my listeners will know, we're dealing with a series in which I am seeking to bring you words of inspiration, motivation, encouragement, and hope. Because I'm sharing with you some real-life stories where women and men encountered an experience that transformed their lives forever. They had an encounter with Jesus of Nazareth. Our story today concerns a situation where Jesus was at a high society dinner, as we would say today. He'd been invited, as often happens when you're some kind of celebrity or people are in awe of you, you speak extraordinary things. Folk want to hear a little bit more about this. And Jesus was at just such a dinner. An event. We might call it a black tie dinner today. To everybody's surprise, while Jesus was there, a woman came in. And we've got to try and understand this. This is the Middle East, and so the way people sat was not around a dining table, but they reclined. They would lie on perhaps one side, and they would be at a low level, and they would be eating and chatting, doing all the things that human beings do, but their feet would be exposed. They wouldn't be under a table, they would be outside. And a woman came, and what she actually did was extraordinary. You might think it was rather embarrassing and out of place. She started to cry. And I don't mean she just had a few tears. She wept copiously. She wept and wept and wept. And then she began to wipe the tears off Jesus' feet, because that's where she was crying. She wiped them off his feet. Effectively, she was washing his feet. And having done that, she brought out some very special ointment, perfume, and she poured it over his feet, and of course the place smelled beautifully. And the people around looked rather askance actually at Jesus. They said, wow, this is really odd. This guy can't have much in the way of insight. He can't really know what people are like, because if he knew about the character, reputation, and the background of this woman, he would know that she's been a naughty girl, that she's actually someone who comes from the red light district of our area, if you know what I mean. And that's the kind of nudge, nudge, wink, wink that was going on that occasion. Jesus saw right through it. He said to the people around, he said, you don't really know what you're talking about. This woman has actually come to me with a sense of wanting to put her life right. Yeah, she may well have done some pretty bad things, and I'm sure she's ashamed of them herself. But today, she's found hope. And you know, that's the great truth that Christians believe in, that Jesus of Nazareth was not only an extraordinary teacher who brought us amazing truths, who told us how we could sort life out, and don't we need that kind of wisdom today? But beyond that, he reached right down into the hearts and minds and lives and experiences of the people who were around him at the time, and he helped to put those lives together. Here's the great thing that people who believe in Jesus believe today, and I'm one of them, that whatever we have done, wherever we have come from, God will never love us anymore. And whatever we have done, wherever we have come from, God will never love us any less. And that's the thought for today.